Hello and good morning, good evening. Welcome to this live stream. So, as always, I am going to continue my Substack sprint, which is basically me writing and publishing a daily article on Substack. So, if you're new here, that's basically the context. So, on April 1st, I committed to write a daily Substack article. And right now it's day 24. Before getting started with the writing session, if you actually want to get your hands on my profitable blogging system, there is a free course in the description, so feel free to grab it at any time during this live stream. So, just to give you an update, I'm in a remote location today, as I was for the past previous days. So today I've chosen to fear the mosquitoes rather than the uncomfortable lobby, or however you want to call it. I actually posted that on Substack yesterday. I posted a pic of my painful location list yesterday. Let me just show you exactly how it is. So this was basically the location yesterday. A huge pain in the back. Like for me, as someone with back pain, like these kind of soft cushions, etc., it's just a pure nightmare. So today, outside, a lot of mosquitoes. So yeah, that's basically the context today. Cool. So as always, our writing session is going to be split into two things. Number one, we are going to basically draft the article for tomorrow, and we are going to proofread or edit the article that is going to go out today, which is the one that we wrote yesterday, which is like, you don't need to become a Substack bestseller. Okay. As for today, I had a few, like I was actually browsing through my articles and actually seeing, okay, like which one is the one that actually got the most shares. And as always, it's the meta content. So everything related to basically Substack. I'll just take a look at that just to give you kind of some context. It's this one, right? It's like writing users newsletter. So 7 shares, 19 shares. I think that's the one who actually got the most shares with this article right here. 19 shares, right? So because I can't really tell you which article brought in the best buyers, simply because, or the most buyers, simply because it's just too new, right? It's like what, 10 days, 19 this is like what, 7 days, something like that. So you can't really make, no, this is 5 days, so you can't really make some kind of data-driven decisions. So I'm simply going to go for share. So I'm going to probably write a little bit more meta content. So one of the ideas that I got this morning was about, or just a second, let me just take a look at what we actually mapped out for today. No, it wasn't that one. So let me just open Bear, which is my capturing app, and I had a few ideas. It's this one. Like you don't need to, like, just a second. Oh no, you don't need to become a Substack. We already wrote that yesterday. How to grow your Substack with AI without losing your soul. Like the Substack algorithm has no secrets. Here's how to grow by 500 subscribers each month. I think this is some kind of meta content that we could create. So let's just move that one around and just go like the Substack has no secrets. Okay, so in terms of subject line, it's like the Substack algorithm has no secrets. here's how here's how you grow by 500 subscribers each month, right? So I'm going to repeat myself in this article, but that's sometimes just kind of necessary. So these might not be kind of the most exciting articles that you're going to write, but to just help you hold a streak. So just pull up the you know what? Let's just rehash. Um, grow Substack as a new writer, right? No, grow Substack. As, yeah, it's this one. New, yeah, this one. So that's basically it. I was just like, I just had the feeling that we kind of rehashed this article too. Um, I actually like, if I remember correctly, this article, which was like, what to do when your Substack isn't growing at all. This one, this and um, this one is the rehashed version of is the rehashed version of how to grow on Substack as a new writer. It's the rehashed version of this article, which I published on my Substack too. So this is really interesting. So, are people going to notice like 6 days after posting this one, like kind of rehashing the same information? That's an interesting test. So, let's just take this. Let's just take the same outline, paste it right there, and like the introduction is going to be like the most annoying question I get is how does the algorithm work? And the problem when you constantly chase algorithm is you actually skip the fundamentals, and most importantly, like the algorithm changes all the time. And if you actually want to know what's working in the algorithm, you just constantly need to test new things, and like you just need to look more at data than anything else. And I'm not a data scientist. I'm a content writer and a coach, and looking at data and testing out new things all the time is just not fun to me, right? So this is kind of going on a rant a bit. So in terms of let's just look at the outline. I'm going to say recycled how to grow on Substack, even Substack. How to grow your Substack even as a new writer. So yeah, first of all, treat it like a job. I think Substack, like, treat it like a job. Hey, treat it like a part-time job. Okay, that's basically like people expect to become rich, and they actually don't even put the reps in. I think we're going to lead with this section. Need your niche. Solve a problem. I think the last time what we did is we used Claude to actually write this, and we spent still some time editing. Okay. Let's just see. Let's just go to chat. Yesterday chat was crap. You remember? I think I messed up with my instructions because I just added something. Outline. That's the outline. Treat it like a part-time job. I messed up. Here's the title, and here's the outline. Right? Okay. P right 2. It's full of mosquitoes. It's just horrible. This is what people don't say when they say they're working from the beach. It's like it's hot, have the mosquitoes, and that kind of thing, right? So this is a good one. Yeah, I think yesterday the reason why the output was crap is because I just tweaked my instructions. And that's basically kind of a big lesson today also. It's like once you have something working, then just freaking put your hands away from it. Right? Just don't try to make it better. So I just see the mosquitoes flying all over the place. But okay, let me just stop ranting about the mosquitoes. Okay, let's just take this. Okay, so we need an introduction. I just add this right here so that I don't. Just want to make sure that we're still streaming. Okay, good. Because you know, hotel Wi-Fi's are always kind of a bit. Okay, but if you want a consistent growth, but no, if you want consistent growth, and ultimately Substack becoming replacing your full-time income. I say ultimately Substack becoming or replacing your full-time income, you need consistent output. Replacing your full-time income. Take it seriously. Like, I mean, take it seriously. Take it seriously, right? Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. It doesn't have to take that much time, right? You don't need 4 hours a day or something like that. Like you just need one focused hour a day, right? As an example, right now I'm writing these articles in the mornings, and one article takes me roughly 45 minutes. Okay, you might be telling me, Matt, you have been doing this for years, so you know how to do this fast. That's true, but you just have to start somewhere. So even if your first article takes you an hour or two, that's where you start. And then you're going to become better the more you do it. And you might not even need to post a daily article. You could just, you know, write, let's say, 5 notes and reply to 20 notes. Yeah. Next. That's kind of the big thing. Like, come on. Stop being lazy. Yeah, that's a good thing. Nobody actually subscribes to support your journey. I mean, people don't give a damn. I mean, yeah. Even the nicheless movement, like the nicheless movement, the nicheless movement is the biggest scam on Substack. Yes, it's stupid, right? It's like I'm nicheless, stupid horseshit. That's stupid horseshit. Nobody subscribes to support your journey. Like you need to start for something. You need to send for something. Subsequently, you probably talk about the relentlessly, right? You might feel the resistance because you have a lot of things to share. You have a lot of passions. You have some ADHD also. Perhaps, perhaps a bit of ADHD. But you just need to understand it. You need to get over it. People don't scream on Substack, be nicheless. Um, people, people. Okay, so voice dictation is crap today. So people who tell you that nicheless, um, nicheless is that that you don't need a niche. Um, or wrong. People who like that you don't need a niche or wrong. Now I need more. I've actually written a whole article about that, but I just need to give a good kind of strong reason right here. People tell you that you don't need a niche are wrong. Um, um, they want you to feel good um, about being unfocused, but the reality is everyone has an itch. But the reality is people only care about. The reality is that if you confuse people, you'll lose them. They first come for a problem and then stay for a personality. So you become nicheless after starting with a niche. Yeah. I like that. I just like this kind of contrarian takes. It's one of my favorite things of writing. Post Substack notes. Yeah. I mean, come on. I just want to keep this short. Substack is not a long form writer's heaven. It forces you to become a short form writer. Does it suck? Like this sucks, but that's how the reality and the reason why I'm actually writing a daily long form article is because I also want to see whether or not you can grow in Substack by just simply heavily posting a lot of long form content. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm actually running this challenge and I already have over 5,000 subscribers. So, like, these articles land in 5,000 people's inboxes. But when you're just getting started, like writing a newsletter is going to be, your newsletter is going to be invisible. This sucks. So you need to get your first few thousand subscribers. And probably the fastest way to go there is to simply start writing notes, because there is a news feed for notes and there is no news feed to discover new newsletters. Okay. Yep. Next. Like, the interesting thing, especially when you're rehashing ideas, is like simply change the subheader, so people will not be able to actually scan through this easily. Yep. Slaughter the introverts. Yeah, it's like become 55% more social. So if you actually want to get noticed, it's not just about posting and ghosting, but it's also about commenting. Now, here's the thing. Don't comment randomly. You always want to show up on bigger accounts with more interactions, so that people can start discovering your work. I promise tomorrow I'm going to make more efforts on this, but right now it's like I have, I think, 20 mosquito bites already. And we still need to write the other article. What a pain in the butt. Next. What a pain in the butt. This is too long. This is too long. This is too long. Forget about, I mean, you know what? I'm just going to strip away like the guest post kind of thing, recommendations. Right? It's like, I'm going to make sure it actually rehashes these ideas. Regarding blog post strategy, get endorsed. It was like what to do when Substack is recording. What to platform rules. Okay, rewrite this section again. Saying that there are two ways people start recommending. So either you're going to be conscious about it, which means that you're interacting a lot with specific creators and then you ask to swap recommendations, or you just simply start recommending and hope that people are going to get a notification that you're recommending them, and perhaps if they're nice, recommend you back. You know what? I'm simply going to make sure to actually save this in my outline. Okay, forget about the SEO stuff. I think that's basically it, right? It's like yeah, I think that's basically it. I mean, and then like just learn how to write. Learn how to write. Yeah, sounds crazy, but if you don't know how to write, so yeah, let's just get rid of this. I don't think that we need to keep the Substack free as long as possible. Yeah, I mean, okay. Okay, so add to the fact that the fastest way to become good at writing is by simply modeling and copying by hand writing that you enjoy. That's it. So it's not just about you writing, it's also you about becoming a better writer. I'm going to be lazy on the last section because, sorry, but the mosquitoes are kidding me. Let's just write some here. Okay. I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to edit that one. I know I didn't do a perfect job yesterday simply because my back hurt. So my newsfeed is full of people who brag about their bestseller status. Especially if you have a small audience. You should definitely not look up to the Substack gurus who are pounding their chest about selling $8 per month subscriptions. Because there's actually a better way to make 5 to 10K a month, even with a small audience. Let me show you why. Let me show you how. The small audience, let's get rid of all this. Perhaps we can reuse that, later on. There is a better way to make better, simpler, and faster to make 5 to 10K a month. So the economics are broken. Good writing can solve that math. Here's the problem. So if you got 100 free subscribers, that's 40 paying ones. Now let's do the math. That's 600 before taxes, before. You're not just writing, you're writing paying posts. You're spending hours crafting polish. It's birthday party. So let's do the most people who write online don't have monetization. Don't have like don't lack ideas to monetize their work, right? They don't like ideas. You already have ideas about books, coaching courses. You probably already have ideas. You probably already have book, courses, or coaching offer ideas. ideas you could launch. The problem is that you have no audience. You could build a bunch of things, but if you don't have people ready to open their wallets, you're just wasting your time. So the first thing that you should work on is on building your audience. How do you build an audience? Certainly by paying everything from day one, which is basically what becoming a best-selling Substack newsletter is all about. And basically, base putting your best becoming a best-selling Substack news editor. I said newsletter. It's all about paying you. Your best stuff, right? So what happens when you monetize and don't have enough subs to make it worth it? Okay, so you're going to convert a few. Let's assume you're going to convert a few people buying your newsletter subscription. Okay, let's just make it snap here. Yep. Yep. Now let's say now let's say 5 subscribers paying you. Okay, so now let's say 5 subscribers. Okay. But the real horror movie is at the beginning. You start with 5 subscribers paying you $8 a month. So then you're writing blog posts for $40 each month. How does it? I mean, what happened? Yeah, forget about this. We already talked about that. So instead of being able to think long term and execute on a solid strategy, you're now caught in short term thinking. And that's terrible. And that's going to kill your growth and excitement. Solid strategy that's going to set you free. You're not caught in short-term thinking. I've seen no talking about this, but the subscription model comes with churn. What's churn? People who cancel their subscription, right? Everyone, and this issue is baked into the business model because everyone hates subscription. How excited are you about getting your electricity bill? It's the same when you're offering payment plans, right? When offering payment plans, some credits are going to expire. Some people are going to get lazy and yeah. Some people won't have enough funds next month. So you're always leaving money on the table with these. So that's baked into the payment business model, right? Are going to expire, payment, right? Some credit cards are going to expire. Some people focus on it. Some will simply cancel, right? Yeah. Which means that you don't only need to chase new subscribers, you also need to find those who left. You're not forced to go for paid. Doesn't mean you're going to miss out on the orange badges. So how you really want to think about Substack is as an audience growth platform, exactly as X, LinkedIn, or Medium. So how you really want to think about it is of an audience growth platform, right? Exactly at X. You're building reach. Everyone's supposed to be monetizing, but if you only got no traction. Yeah, cool. So it turns out not that bad. It's a little bit shorter, but that's okay. What's going on with chat? Is it my internet connection? Come on. What's going on? Are we still streaming? Dropped. Oh. Let me just... Are we back? Are we back? Is it working? I hope it's working. Yeah, it seems we're back. It seems like the VPN kind of dropped. So yeah, cool. Okay, so let's just go back to the article. My Substack feed is what? My Substack feed. My Substack feed. With writers who blog. Pounding idiot. What about that? I don't know. Perhaps this is to a few writers feel inferior. You feel the FOMO. You feel that you feel the FOMO, right? You feel the FOMO. You just want to follow like a sheep. Oh, this is spicy. I like this. This is contrarian. I hope people are going to get mad at this, but let's just see how this goes. Like, I like this intro. Kudos, you're an idiot. Like, I've done these kind of articles on this kind of videos on YouTube. You can check this out on my YouTube channel. It's like if you search for don't start a paid Substack kind of thing, right? And I was just like kind of making fun and just kind of exaggerating. Or coaching. Oh, do you see engagement? Kudos to you, stupid. Let's just go for a gorilla. Gorilla. Chest. Okay. Got it. Is it not? Can we find a gorilla that is kind of pounding its chest? Yeah, it's kind of a bit weird. I just want something like that kind of makes me chuckle. Okay, I'll just go for this one. Find thumbnail, open thumbnail articles. Um, let me just take a look at that. Can we, like, screw it? You don't need to become a Substack bestseller. So that's basically the thing. Orange bad. Yeah, cool. This is good. So let's just publish this. I mean, come on, did the connection drop again? What a pain in the butt. Oh, I just have the feeling like I could add some kind of cheat sheet or something to that. So I might look into that later on. Um, but yeah, this is good. Let's just schedule that for this afternoon, my time. Yeah, something around this. Cool. Okay, great. So hope that this was helpful, that you kind of enjoyed this writing session. And I'm simply going to make sure that I just paste the latest, yep, that's right here. And yeah, as always, if you actually want to get your hands on the profitable blogging system to actually learn exactly how to write these articles and then perhaps kind of craft a prompt, etc., there are a few links in the description. Feel free to check it out at any time. Thank you very much for joining in today. Wishing you a great day, a great evening, wherever you are, and whenever you